go get a fish. What will the first fish be? I just sat here and tossed it in.
So the only thing that the Lightning didn't come with is a paddle. So went ahead and brought the Hobie paddle. Let's go ahead and put that seat in. I'm gonna put it on the high position so I can put my bump board underneath.
Alright, I chose not to secure the front part of the seat in case I want to tilt back to access anything that might be under there.
If I want to stand up, push that seat back, I'm going to just keep it up like that. But my bump board should just go like that. If I need it, I'll just reach under and grab it. Okay. First time taking out the Lightning Strike. So we're going to add this cooler. See where we're going to put this guy. See how well it fits back here. I don't have an anchor trolley system yet, so see how this guy goes. For now, okay. There. It's in there. All right, I definitely recommend putting a leash on your drive, on your Freedom drive. That is what that's for. That little spot right there for. So just get something, whatever you have, make yourself a leash. And basically, if you don't have anything up here yet, you can add something later, but I just like to hook it on there and you can still close your hatch like that. You're not going to lose your drive. Here we go. So this kayak only has 2 rod holders, but let me show y'all something until you get out on the water. There's 1, there's 2, and me, I always bring 3 rods. I bring a top water, a suspended bait or a paddle tail, and then Carolina rig. So since we don't have a 3rd rod holder, I'm just gonna put this guy right here and hold him in place just like that. I don't have a liner for the front hatch yet. I got a dry bag. I put all my stuff in, like my camera gear and batteries, extra stuff, keys, wallet. Everything's gonna go in that dry bag. And since this guy doesn't have a front area, you know, for the outback, like right here where the camera goes, you can see that it's got the 2 rails. So I got this mount that I'm gonna use for the camera. All right, let's see how well this guy goes down in here. Make sure this is out of the way. Locked in place. I was just making sure my drive was in there. And then for this guy, you actually pull, let this go and let it go down. It just drops down. Drives down. Steering's right here. Got a good, I think it might need to come toward me a little bit one time.
If you're not familiar with the Mirage Drive, you adjust these pedals back and forth instead of moving the seat back and forth. And that's how you adjust the length, you know, how comfortable you are with pedaling the drive.
Definitely with these smaller fins, they're version 1, they're easier to pedal back and forth. Would be nice to have some turbo fins on here though. So we're gonna get out here to the inlet, do some fishing, stand up in it, check the stability of it, fish with it, see what fish we can get first in this guy. All right, I have the fins flush to the hull, and it's another reason why I like the Mirage Drive style, or the Freedom Drive with this Lightning Strike. So you can still get around just by feathering the drive in this shallow of water. So that is great, love it. Let's try to stand up and see how well. Yeah, it feels pretty doggone stable standing up. As far as like standing up in this kayak, there's not an issue. Once again, let me stand up again. I probably should have secured the front, because when I lean back, it does come up. So I didn't think about, I mean, I thought about doing it and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just secure the back. As long as it's secure, I mean, not an issue. Easy to stand up in. Feels very stable standing up in the kayak. Only problem that I saw was when I was standing over there. See how the water's coming in? Because my feet started getting a little wet, and see around the hatch. And with the Hobies, like the Outback and like the Compass, I know the Compass, and I'm not sure what other kayak, but their flooring has a little slope. It goes out past the hatch, and then it has a little slope down, and then the Mirage Drive, I'll have to show you on video if you're not familiar with that. Oh, fish just came up after it. I don't know if y'all saw that, but yeah, so the water doesn't actually get by your feet. So that's the only thing about this guy that I would think. It's not a big deal. Let's rest. I wasn't sure how well, I don't think I even used them in the Outback, but I wasn't sure if I would use them or if I would like them, but I kind of like them to brace myself up against it, you know. Well, kind of like it. Wasn't sure if I was going to. The seat is not that bad, you know. I didn't think it'd be that comfortable coming from a, you know, a pro angler, you know, the most comfortable seat I think out there. Adjustable, I mean, that thing is super comfy. But then the CT Vantage seat on the Outback, another comfortable seat. But I wasn't sure how well, you know, how comfortable this chair would be, but it is comfortable. I'm really surprised. So, uh-oh, y'all see that? Y'all see that? Something want that. Y'all see that? What? Come on. Hopefully it's a fish, not a crab. Hopefully it's a fish and not a crab. What'd you get, girl? What'd you get? Get out. What are you catching? Want a shrimp?
Shrimp. You want
Stuff behind you coming shallow though. Oh yeah, he is. Yay! Way to go, Katie. Over 14. Like 14 3/4. Heck yeah. Look what she did. Oh my gosh.
I did a thing.
We're gonna take that home. Way to get out of the house, go fish. That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
I was like, oh my God, I caught a fish.
Water, let me show you. I'll move this foot over, Katie. See how it's high and then it dips down?
Mm-hmm.
So when water comes up, it's just gonna stay down here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, with this one, the water comes up and it will get on the hatch. I have water over here, like under here. I don't know if you can see that, but there's water underneath my seat. I mean, I'm not wet, but the flooring is wet, and the way they design, you know, the Compass and the Outback, they have that with the flooring goes down and you don't have any water coming up here. So that's what I like about the Outback and the Compass, at least with the, you know, with the design of the floor, keeps the water down there. And I was wondering about that because when I was going over and comparing the kayaks, I was looking at the flooring. I was like, I wonder how that will work with keeping the water, you know, out. But it's still fine. It's no big deal. This guy does not turn that well. But I did notice that. It doesn't have a really great turning radius, but I mean, it'll get the job done. But the turning radius is not that great. Let's go see what she got this time. Oh my gosh. Ooh, she's on fire today. I think she's using that white gulp swimming mullet. I'm about to change my stuff over because that's what they're biting. Let's go see. Oh, it's a nice size red. Look at her go.
Is it?
Heck yeah.
I don't know. I can't tell. I don't want to lose it. I'm scared. Look at all the spots.
Let's dock up.
Is it? I can't tell. I'm
You can't
really
tell?
tired.
All right, let me see this guy. Less than, whoo, just a couple feet. Maybe like
I
2 feet.
I was worried about my drive.
At that, maybe.
Oh.
Let's see what we got here. We are pinch out tail. He is definitely over 18. He's over 18. He's 18 and a half. Oh yeah, the back. The back is wide enough to have your cooler sit sideways, at least my cooler. In the Outback, it's not wide enough for us to turn it sideways. And so this one I like because it's able to go completely sideways. And let's just see how easy it is to turn around. Let's say if you got a catch, this is Katie's redfish, turn around and put it in the cooler. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn around, open up the cooler, put her in there, put this red in there, just like that. There we go. Now, let's say if I want something out of the front hatch, if I'm unable to get to the front or to get to that front hatch and get anything out of it, let's go. Let's say I need to change batteries in the GoPro. So how easy is it to change on the water? So as you can see, there's quite a bit of water coming in. I'm just leaning it down on my knee with my knees down, and basically I'm gonna unhook this, open this hatch, get my dry bag out. Yep, I'm able to get to it and get to anything in there. So then I'm gonna close it again. Of course, the water doesn't come up over, you know, into the front hatch. That's good. I'm gonna go ahead and get back. Now they do have a liner, a bucket that sits in there that I'm going to be getting. So that's going to be nice. And then I won't have to actually bring the dry bag. But if you don't have that liner, then definitely a dry bag is great to have. I like these rails on either side. I'm definitely going to get some type of rod holder right here to slide in. Eventually when I want a fish finder, they even have, you don't even have to drill into here, they have actually a box that can slide into this rail, he'll hold the battery, and then you can mount the fish finder on top of the box, and then there's the arm that goes down into the water. Here we go. Oh, I got a fish. What will the first fish be? I just sat here, tossed it in. Let's see what this guy is. Make sure that hook is set real good. Yeah, set real good. What we got here? Oh, it's a nice red. Yes. No, it's a blue. Crap. Crap, a blue. First fish in the Lightning. It's gotta be Lightning Blue now. The name of the kayak, Lightning Blue. First fish in the Lightning is a blue fish. I know, Joe, don't give me a hard time about that, okay? Over at Dinsmore Outdoors. All right, so just gotta be 12. He's about at the fork is about 13 and a half, so he is a keeper. All right, the blue fish. All right, it's been fun. Just really came out here to test out the kayak, the Lightning Strike kayak. I think it performed well. I was able to get it slimed with that blue fish, and Katie was drumming today with those red and black drum. She was drumming. So anyway, I think we're gonna go ahead and head back. Got some fish to clean, and I'm gonna be frying those up for dinner tonight. So anyway, if you're looking for a new budget freedom style Mirage Drive with the pedals, not the bicycle but the back and forth motion, this is a great budget kayak to look at. It's going to be under $2,000, and definitely consider it. All right, I like the sea deck grip that they have on it. Probably won't use this hatch at all in the middle. I like the front hatch because that's another reason why I looked at this kayak, because of the front hatch, similar to the Pro Angler, and the similarities with the Outback and the hull of the Bonafide. So all that in one, great package. Chair's comfortable, plenty of room in the back here for your cooler. I have a bucket back here, I don't know if you saw that, with my cast net in it, and definitely an all-around good kayak to start with, or even to have as an extra kayak. And you know, I'm happy with it. All right, if you haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up. Go ahead and do that, and subscribe to the button. You know, hit that red button to subscribe, and till next time.